Well, it's January 11th and happy Friday, everybody. This is the new improved Friday Funnies coming to you in high def. Well, not high def, but slightly better def, so I hope you're enjoying it. Well, we've got two primary elections under our belt this week, and it's become very clear that anybody could still become president. And by anybody, I mean Dennis Kucinich. The candidates were trying to out-soundbite each other this week, and Hillary Clinton scored a TKO with her borderline tears. And a reporter actually asked President Clinton, said, were those tears real or was she faking it? And Bill Clinton replied, the woman doesn't know how to fake it. Trust me on that one. It's my Bill Clinton impression, which is why I don't do impressions. All right, well, there's no faking it in the rest of the news. Here's the stories I found. The first one I've entitled, Dude, because it sounds like the plot from a Budweiser commercial, but this act of beer thievery was all too real in Wilson, Kansas. The police chief was fired this week after being convicted of stealing beer from the fire department's refrigerator. Apparently, the Wilson, Kansas fire department's right next to the police office, and the chief snuck over and took beer out of the fireman's refrigerator. Now, I think that he was just doing his job to serve and protect, because why is there beer in the fire department anyhow? I get this weird scenario of, the firemen sitting around drinking, the alarm goes off, and they're all goon-faced going, whoa, road trip! So, best of luck to the entire town of Wilson, Kansas. If you've ever seen the movie Weekend at Bernie's, boy, this sounds an awful lot like it. Two guys in New York City, David D'Elia and James O'Hare, decided they were going to do a favor for their friend Virgilio Cintrone and cash his Social Security check for him. It was $355, so they took the check down to the local Pay-O-Matic check cashing place, and the guy behind the counter said, well, I'm going to have to see Mr. Cintrone before I can cash this check. So they went out and got him. He was waiting by the curb. They had him tied into an office chair, and he had been, what would you call it, dead for 2 days. Yeah, the guy passed on, then his check came in, so they figured, why let this go? And they wheeled him in, and it quickly became apparent to just about everybody that this guy was dead, so the police were called. The two check cashers, they were arrested and charged with trying to bounce a check on a stiff. I wrote that. And Mr. Cintrone, he made out okay. He got 3 brand new credit cards and an entry into the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. Well, one by one, municipalities in this nation have gone smoke-free. As of January 1st, just 10 days ago, in Chicago, you cannot smoke in restaurants or bars. In restaurants, I understand, but I've never met anybody who walked into a bar for their health. But smoking is one thing, swearing is another. In St. Charles, Missouri, they have a proposal to ban all swearing, table dancing, profane music, and drinking contests from bars, which pretty much covers any reason anybody would walk into a bar. So I'm thinking that St. Charles, Missouri is not really looking to attract any tourist traffic, unless, of course, they let the tourists smoke. And finally this week, it is never too late to register to vote. And that was proved by Virginia Call of Chicago this week, who registered to vote. Virginia is 114 years old. She was taken to the registration place by her 82-year-old grandson, and she was there. She met Mayor Daley, and he told her that she could vote in Chicago for at least the next 50 years. So good luck to Virginia. Hey, that's all I've got for you this week, except for these words of wisdom. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. So the rest of us should just sit down and let the tough take care of it. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.